Hi, welcome again to another episode of Lost in Woods, Pacific Northwest. I'm Lawrence, the host. It's been a while since I've made a video, so I thought I'd take you around today and show you some of the springtime blooms and some progress happening here on the homestead. Stay tuned, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Alright, well, welcome back. I'll just take you a little around the area here and kind of show you what I've been working on. And so I've been working on the property a little bit. I put in some more bamboo in front of the tiny house. I buy clumping bamboo, and the reason for the clumping bamboo is so that it doesn't spread, or spread a whole lot at least. I think it looks just magical. Alright, so as promised, I'm just going to show you around and show you some of the first blooms of spring here. These are my daffodils that are coming up just beautifully. And you can see I got some tulips that are just starting to come to life as well. And then on this side, here in the garden side, the garden's slowly waking up. And you can see lots of different daffodils in here as well, and got some tulips coming up here as well. They'll be flowering really soon, it looks like. It's exciting. I've also planted some Easter lilies, and they're just starting to poke out of the ground too. So very exciting times here at Lost in Woods, Pacific Northwest. Let me take you around to the other side and show you. I also bought another tree, a Bing cherry tree to go along with my other cherry tree. And that is now coming to life as well. Here it is, the Bing cherry tree. I don't know if it'll show it on here or not. Bing cherry, cherry Bing. I got this at Outdoors Nursery where I got the bamboo as well. You can see the buds are just coming along. The cherry tree behind it, its buds are also starting to bud too, you can see. And then in the garden proper, got some things that are slowly peeking up here. Got some garlic in the back that's popping up through. And some onions that are sneaking through. A lot of onions back on this side. I don't get a whole lot of light here in this garden, unfortunately, because, well, I don't know. It's all your perspective, but because I've got so many big, beautiful trees here on the property in the homestead, that it doesn't get a lot of light. So this year, this garden is going to be more of a salad type garden, if you will. I'll be planting some lettuce and things of that nature. I don't think I'll attempt anything too hardy this year because of the fact that I'm still off-grid with my water situation. I do water delivery in the big tank over there. And so, anyways, yeah. So I don't know as if I'll do a big garden, but some things that seem to not take a lot of water I'll be working with. So my vineyard here, well, I run one row of vines has not started to come back to life yet this year. The strawberries, which are kind of neat, survived the whole winter. So I thought that was pretty remarkable. And then I've got some oregano from last year that's coming back to life here too. And some lavender, English lavender next to that too. And far in the back, there's mint back here from last year that's back alive too. So very exciting times here in the gardens of Lawson Woods. I've also noticed that the other trees are coming to life and doing well. This is the apple tree. This is a type of I don't know what you call it. I don't know if it's a GMO or not. I know it's kind of a controversial term, but this is a particular type of apple tree that's been spliced and has several different varieties on it. And this is the third year, I think, that I've had it. The first 2 years it did produce apples. Last year it did not, but we had a really strange, abnormally wet, rainy season. It rained last year until about July. So it probably affected the growth. But anyways, you can see that the apple tree is also coming to life and budding out. So cool. All right, on this side, you can see I did plant a little bit more bamboo on this side as well. And I planted a few more trees as I'm trying to block the view of my neighbor. That I'm not such a fan of, but it is what it is. Can't control the neighbors unless you can buy everything. You can't buy everything. But you can control your own place, can't you? Oh, scared the birdies. All right. So you can see some other trees that I've planted or replanted or transplanted over on this side here to help block the view of my neighbors that I don't want to see. All right. So here in the back half of the property, we're underway with construction. Slowly but surely, we are getting our septic system put in. And so the ground is a little tore up from the tractor coming through, or excavator, whatever you want to call it, what have you. And so I'll just show you what they did. I had to redig the perk holes. That's the first step when you're putting in a septic system. And to make sure that the ground is suitable. And that's one of the 3 perk holes they've dug. I'm just waiting now for the county to come back through, check it off, make sure that they're okay with it, which I'm sure they will be. I have no doubts of that. Here's the second perk hole dug. And then back here is the third perk hole. And so some cool, interesting things. I knew that I wanted to protect these trees that I have that are really big. And the camera does no justice, but to give you a kind of rough idea, there's the little house. And so my whole goal is to protect the big trees that are here. Well, really to protect all the trees. But in talking to the gentleman that's designing the septic, I explained what I wanted and what I didn't want. And so they are quite aware that this is the least minimum impact space to put in my septic field. Will be right through here. But anyways, getting back to my story. So I was telling him about my big tree, and he said, you know, that tree right there, the grand poobah, I call it. This tree is huge. And he said it's likely, easily, 700 to 800 years old. It is just massive, and I can't really, it's hard to show it on camera, the enormity of this tree, but it is massive and beautiful. All right, so just take you back around here. I've even been retransplanting some of my trees back here as well, because I want to let the area kind of grow in and fill in here too. And so I replanted a few more trees back here. This beauty here, and these other 3 right there. And there's a couple more kind of interwoven in. So this is the back half of the property. My property line is here. And if you're looking back this way, this is the back. All right. Drop the phone for a half a second. This is another one of my favorite little trees. I have no idea what this is, and if you do, put a comment in and let me know what it is. But it starts out as a bush. It just has the coolest leaves on it, and I don't know what it is. Anyways, everything's coming to life out here. Spring is here. All the little things are coming to life. This is a huckleberry tree. My favorite little huckleberry tree. I've got 2 or 3 of them on the property. Produces amazing huckleberries. I just walk through and pick them and eat them. Why not? So, all right, well, that's what's been going on around the homestead here in this spring season, or oyster, or however you want to say that. So, I haven't made a video in a while. Wanted to give you a little update and show you around. So, thanks for joining today. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Got new content coming fairly regularly. I will be showing the development of the septic system as they put it in. So I hope you enjoy. Hope you get inspired to do your own project. All right, well, that's a wrap from here in Pacific Northwest at Lawson Woods. Thank you for joining. If you haven't, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You gotta watch. Take care. Ciao for now.